Hello everybody. There you go, we have sound as well. And we're live. Hello from the bunker. It is day 1 of the official London lockdown. And look, I'm not going to talk much about it, but there's still so many people wandering around. It's insane that no one seems to care about their neighbours or their family. You know, it's easy for me to say because technically, a lot of the work I do is indoors, so I don't have to leave the house normally on a normal day. But it's weird. It's weird to on the first day in which everybody must stay indoors. There's an awful lot of people wandering around, but we're here. We're safe. Screw everybody else. They want to kill people, it's up to them. We are hunkering down, and I am officially in a really big bunker. I am starting what's it called? Evil Science. I looked at it at the end of the last stream, but this is the first time I'm going to be actually playing it. It is large. It is 2.5 hours apparently, so that's probably going to be a bit longer for me. And it's a medical facility, so we saw a lot of it last time. But let's start. Now, I have already looked up what the code is for the door, but I'm gonna have to have something to remind me. But given the nature of the work that was carried out within this facility, your absolute discretion is paramount. Federal representatives will be arriving in a week, and it is imperative that the facility be cleaned and organised before said time. Failure to perform your duties within company protocol or on time will result in immediate termination. I mean, they don't mess around. It's like you've been working for us for a while, but if you mess this up, you're gone. You are considering they want it to be kept secret as well, you would think that they would want me to be as quiet as possible, and that would not to fire me, ideally. And okay. Be absolutely certain the facility is clean, hygienic, and in working order. Thank you. Okay, so let's get rid of you. Alright, so this is the start, but we do not start here. No, what we're going to do is we're going to make our way to the dispensers. Now, they are all the way over here. And this is where we start. So we've got the bucket dispenser there. We have the bucket dispenser there. And in here, we have ourselves a furnace. So, we are probably... Oh, look, we've got the gun there, so we can get rid of some of the bullet holes. We are probably going to have to work out... if we need to store anything anywhere. Alright, well, let's start how we mean to go on. We've got to make our way to the alright, there we go. We've got to make our way to the furnace. That's the most important thing. Lovely. And this was a funny room because we were essentially able to gas ourselves in this room, weren't we? Yeah, there's like a button there. When you do that, it puts like green gas down everywhere. And that, obviously that actually kills people. In we go. Okay. Right, well, this is a good start. I do also need to keep track of what it is I actually have to get rid of. I've been asking again to reinforce the cell doors. I really don't see the point. They're strong enough. I mean, what could possibly get through those? I've got more important jobs anyway. Well, it sounds like he was wrong. And I normally have to burn them, but I'm going to leave them there for the time being. And we'll worry about that at a later date. Okay. Well, I want to get one of these. The same with this. I feel like I'm probably going to have to burn that. can't really get to the buckets without needing a bucket is the thing. Aha. Definitely have to clean it now though. So what, we'll work our way around. That's what we'll do. It's much brighter. I like this. I was just fed up with very dark levels. Was the thing. I was fed up with not being able to see where I was going. We can take this straight to the furnace. Here we go. Oh, oh. You need to move, sunshine, because I'm going to knock you over. Okay. Lovely. There you go. There don't appear to be many entrails to this body, just parts, so that's handy. Lovely. Cool, and we are making a good start. This way. In fact, might keep going towards the. That's the elevator, I think. If we keep going towards the elevator, then oh, didn't like that. And then once we've got this part of the hallway done, we can then go back this way. Because we can get into the furnace. So oh, how'd that work? Not fair. Feel like that needs cleaning now. Lovely. I mean, I wouldn't want to burn the biohazard stuff. So I'm wondering if there is something to stack it all. I'm either going to have to stack it all or burn it. I'm not 100% sure which yet. And we'll grab that. But yeah, so I hope everyone is having an okay time, wherever it is you are. I hope you're making the most of the lockdown, if you have a lockdown in your country, because they're not all doing it. I am most definitely using the lockdown to catch up. Well, I'm going to, should I say, because like I said, it's only really just kicked in today, full lockdown effects. But I have several games that I have always wanted to really get to, and for whatever reason just never really got to it, never really had the opportunity. So I'm going to go back through those. That's going to be my plan. Okay, it's looking pretty decent here already. We've got this bit here now. The first game I'm actually starting with is Fallout 4. I think it's pretty apt with everything that's currently going on. Plus, I had a major issue with Fallout. So for me, getting back into it's a bit of a like a white whale type thing. It's the one thing I've been putting off for months, because I was really excited. Fallout is the game for me. Fallout is the total open world experience that you would want if that's the kind of thing you're in for. You don't get much more kind of open world and explory, and have someone just kind of run up to you and then you have a mission. You know, it's perfect for those kind of games. And you know, Fallout 3, one of the best games ever. New Vegas was good, however there were slight elements in it that made the game a bit too easy for me. So I got to the end, but it was okay. It was fine. And then obviously, yeah, 4 I was seriously looking forward to. And then what's that say? Do not be alarmed by blood near the elevator. Remember, the technical crew cut his finger on the screwdriver. The accident has been reported. Yeah, that's not what happened at all. Right, let's burn this lot. Yeah, there's a lot in here now. Oh, in you go, in you go. There we go. And then I basically got, I don't know, 4 hours or so into the game, I think was the save. It was 4 hours. It was a very, very early on mission. And I did this big trek across the map. It took me quite a while. Gathering up supplies and sorting out bits and pieces. And I hadn't really saved it. Oh, I'd saved it along the way, doing different bits and pieces. And then I got to my checkpoint, all ready to go, when suddenly the dog that I've got is freaking out. And when I go over to see him, he's being attacked by a bear, a Yogao. And I had nowhere near the kind of weaponry that I needed to defeat a Yogao, nowhere close. So I was like, oh no, what do I do here? So I thought to myself, okay, well, I'm not going to be able to do this. I need to change slightly my tactic. What I'm going to do instead is I am going to just respawn from a slightly earlier save and go a different way. I'll go a completely different way. Oh, couldn't really see because of the light. Well, this is the last one for this bucket. Okay, and there you go, that's the wall done. All nice and lovely. Look at that, don't that look better? I mean, don't this hallway, just look at it now. Go down to my hands. Look at the hallway, doesn't that just look nice and lovely? Yeah, it looks really nice. Good, I'm going to have to burn this. Right now. Well, in a minute, because I can't quite get there yet. So I respawned, and I thought I'll go a different way. I'll try and go round the bear, and he got me, which was very nice. And you know, and I was like, oh, okay, fine. So I'm gonna have to backtrack a little bit more than I had before. I'm gonna have to go further round. So, and in the end, it was essentially, it's too late, but to cut a long story short, I essentially had this bear following me from the very first save. Literally, the very first save. No matter what I did, the bear caught up with me somehow. And ended up just killing me every single time. And no matter what weapon I had, no matter what I used in the hope that it would work, it didn't. The bear got me every single time. And I was so annoyed and frustrated because I couldn't get past it. No matter what I did, that bear killed me. And it ended up meaning that my only options, realistically, were restart. Because even if I just if the earliest save I had was at the starting camp. Can't remember the name of it off the top of my head. I've only just started playing it again. And I discovered that essentially the bear, if I just stayed in that camp, the bear would come to the camp and kill me. And it basically meant that there was literally nothing I could do. That bear was always going to get me. And there was literally and absolutely nothing I could do about it. In fact, while I'm here, I can grab myself a first aid kit and close this thing up. What is some of this stuff? Why are you freaking out? And I was really looking forward to it, and I was partly annoyed. I was partly annoyed by the whole building. Yeah, there we go. I was partly annoyed by the whole building thing. I didn't want to build. I had no interest in building at all. I also was annoyed by the bear because I didn't want to start again. I'd already done what I wanted. I didn't feel the need to have to start again. And I just didn't want to do it. So I haven't been back to the game since the game came out. Literally, I have not been back. And it got to a point where I watch streamers as well, as much as I stream. And one of the streamers I watch has been playing Fallout New Vegas. And it has just made me be like, I really want to play Fallout. Because I never really got the Fallout 4 experience. And 76 didn't work. As much as I tried to play it, it just wasn't. It wasn't the same. And it just, I haven't been with a proper Fallout game for so long that essentially I need to goddamn play that game. So I've restarted it again. I started it last night. And I'm not going to be streaming it. I'm going to be playing it in my own time, really. It's one of those things that, obviously, I don't think any streamer should stream everything they do. I think sometimes you still need to do things for yourself. So I'm just going to, because I think I would annoy people as well. Because I'm very much the kind of person that I look at everything, I go everywhere, I literally have to look at every little nook and cranny in everywhere on the map. It has to be done. Oh, I don't know, I'm a bit close to that now. There you go, that should be okay. I need to unlock these. In theory, I'll close this for now. And I'll open that a bit later. It's in the way. Yeah, let's go work our way into here. So, what do we think happened here then? Are these like some kind of gene splicing? Because it's called evil science. So it's possible. Oh, there we go. I was just about to say, I can't tell whether I need to actually clean my mop. I couldn't really tell. Lovely. Lovely, there we go. One nice clean pod. Yeah, do we think they were making creatures? Or do we think they found creatures? Not sure. So I don't know whether that wants me to throw it away or clean it, but there's blood on it. Yeah, because I'm going to need to... I mean, these are definite footprints. That's too many, so I need to... Oh, is this whole body? It is. There we go. Nice. It's freaking out. It'll just burn already. You may not want to burn. Tough luck. There we go. But yeah, no, I did. I ventured out today because there are 4 reasons that you're allowed to technically go out, and one of those is shopping. I was practically out of everything, so shopping was required, and I haven't stockpiled It's not what I would call a stockpile, but I have enough shopping for the next 3 weeks. Because we are not supposed to leave the house for 3 weeks. So, I'm now set. I can now stay in my house for the entirety of 3 weeks. Do I need exercise? Yes. However, I own a Ring Fit. Does that give you adequate exercise? I don't care. It gives me more than enough exercise for the time being. I also own a garden. So you never know, I might even do Ring Fit in the garden. And that is something I will definitely not be streaming. Oh. And you see, this is why you, got all the way around. This is why you have to leave a bucket. Just in case, because now I need to clean this before I can clean this. And the more dirty this is, the more chance it is to give you bad stuff. I caught it. And I could have just put that in the bucket, to be honest. Come on! Giving me rubbish. Oh, is that okay? So you gave me. Okay, that's good. I got the protruding hand. There we go. And because so essentially, I am gonna be streaming same days. Tuesday, Thursdays. I'm gonna be streaming Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. However, I'm gonna change the time to 6 o'clock every single day, because now I don't physically have anything else to do. I have the ability to do that, which I didn't have before. And I think with more people in, then it basically means that people that are in just have that little bit more to watch, to keep them entertained. There's a lot of bits in that pod. I'm going to do that one later, I think. I mean, that can't be. Do I have to? Can I not get? Yeah, I can. Okay. I'll worry about I'll worry about all of that setup later. I might not have to burn any of that, but right, let's get the floor done. Like, not including inside the pods for now, just like the basic floor. Okay. Lovely. Perfect. See, and this is where playing with a friend would be terrible, because the friend has the ability to just kill you every time you go in these pods. So I'm gonna guess these have to be burned. Should we check just in case? I'd say that would be yes. Okay, you can go in there. Oh, okay. How am I going to get in there? It's going to be interesting. Oh, I might have to use the razor thing. I did see it. The lifter. Okay. Let's get this. Because if I can get the floor done and I can walk around here, then I can stop messing around. Right, let's grab this. I mean, I did bring a bucket, an item bucket in, but I'm not really using it. I used it for a couple of bullet casings, and that's kind of it. feel like that. Yep, there you go. Just as I said it. I think I got my feet. Did I get my foot? Oh no, it doesn't look like it. Sounded like I got my foot then. I love the kind of the monster-esque footprints coming out. Oh, there's a hand. Oh, hold on, what's this say? Crates. Oh, we got a place for the crates. Perfect. So there are going to be places for things. Okay, let's grab the arm. You see, there's a fair bit there. There we go. See a couple of worms and a couple of brain bits, but we are right by the furnace, so it feels silly to not just put them straight in. Okay. Then we'll bring the body bags over once we've done the floor. There it goes. See, the problem with the body bags is they takes up so much space in the furnace. You've pretty much got to leave one to completely deteriorate before you can put anything else in there. Okay. And I think there's only one bit left. Phew. Also, right now, oh, it's behind me. I didn't need to do that anyway, but I did. It's weird. There we go. Perfect. Right, so now we can grab you and bring you here. I'm pretty sure this is at the very beginning, so until we work our way back to the beginning, I'm just going to stock all them in one place. There. Lovely. All right. Well, that's the floor done. We haven't done inside the floor inside the cages yet, but I haven't. Don't know how to open the cages, so this stuff I don't know what to do about these. So I'm guessing I'll just leave them there. I haven't seen a place for barrels, but it isn't here because this is crates. We'll leave it here for the time being, and then we'll put them wherever the barrels need to be once we've. Oh, so heavy. Right, let's go around this way because it's more of a direct route into the furnace. There it goes, and now we've got to just leave it. So what I can do is start on the walls. Start with this. That's gonna go. I need to. There we go. There we go. I haven't seen any bullet holes. There was a couple of bullet casings in here, but I've seen no bullet holes at all. Or lightning or anything. So I'm not 100% sure what I need the gun for, because it's outside here, isn't it? Yeah, there it is. So, I mean, I've only got one corridor and one room, but this room clearly had animals or something in it, and I'm interested that... I'm annoyed that I open or close these. Just makes it harder to carry these things around. That must be really hot to walk straight up to it so my face is in the flames. I can see the embers in the flames. It must be goddamn hot. Oh. I heard. Oh no, maybe you can't get mud on these grates. Thank you. And this definitely doesn't look like a creature that you would be around to start with. So this is definitely something that they... Oh, look at that. It's definitely something that they either found... I know it's going to leave footprints now, but I didn't have much of a choice. Here we go. Yeah, or they created. Definitely something they found or they created. And I'm in. Okay, so now let's... Yeah, look at this thing. Look at it. Look at it. Ugh, look at its bottom jaw. Looks like it's got a tie on. And torso. This feels like this was all just one creature. Which raises a question, was there going to be another arm? Or did it only have one arm? Okay, well let's... And then, can I do another? No, that's it. I'm not gonna risk another one. I feel like this is now dirty water. Yep, there we go. I knew it was. In you go. Oh, God's sake. Is it just going to play up the whole of the level? Because I'm not happy if it is. Alright, got to clean this first. Oh, that was lucky. Gimme. Oh. See, if I can catch it, it's not too bad. Catching it is difficult though. Because it's like you have to push the button before it even kicks in. Thank you. Now what I'm going to do, which is annoying, is I'm going to put you there. And I'm actually going to take this one. Because this one's on the way out and I'm not going to risk... cleaning my mop and then it all going pear-shaped again. So you can now sit there you go. And I have already cleaned it now, so that's handy. It's handy. There we go. There's lots of little specks on the floor that make it look like it's still dirty. I don't like it. It's not very good. It's not very good for those people that want to get down and actually clean it. Alright, well there you go. That is now clean. That's two. Clean. This one is a state. But doesn't look... Oh look, there's blood all over the top as well. Doesn't look as though there's much parts though. It does just kind of look like it's all... Okay, I'm not risking it in again. I've only got one more clean than that. There you go. I think this is it as well for the clean. Well, there we go. So it does make you question that, yeah, I was lucky in a way that I did choose to do that, otherwise I don't know it would have actually cleaned. Oh. Okay, I dropped it in the furnace somehow. It's very clever. Oh, thank God. First time it just did what I asked. Okay. Oh, yep, there. So we are moving up in the world. We'll move the bucket around as we go. There's all that clean now. We can get there. Yeah. Should be able to get all of this as well from here. Oh. Here we go. There we go. Freedom. Nothing to actually throw away in that one. It was all just cleaning. Okay, so there's nothing on the ceiling in here. Can I clean these through? Okay, I can. I was going to say, do I need to kind of open them somehow, or can I just... Difficult because I can't really see anything, but I can just keep cleaning until they're actually clean. Okay, that looks like that's done. So I would say this whole section is now done. All of this, those three are done, those three are done. Well, actually, I'll tell you what we'll do. I'm going to grab another one of these while we're doing this. Don't go sideways. Here we go, get in, get in. Do we think that'll do it? I don't know. Let's leave it and let's see if that'll burn in that perspective there. Alright, let's do the wall first before we worry about the ins and outs of these little crawly holes. Oh, I didn't even notice there was an arm on it. It did. It burned. There we go. Lovely. Then we got a little... No. I need just you. Thank you. Perfect. And then that's everything that was on there. And that's the walls. All done. Alright, let's... Up there. So these crates, is that the crates that need to go over there? Because there is green. This is a green line. So I wonder if those are the crates that need to go over there. I don't know. I mean, I'll put them over there. I don't have a problem with that. Alright, while I'm in here, no one put the poison button. No one. I mean, it should be timed. That would be funny. If every like 2 minutes of game time, the thing went off, so you had to time yourself of being in these pods, just to add another little element of annoyingness to it. Okay. Here we go. I think I'm actually doing quite well. It's not bad, this level. It is very bright, which I like. Oh, hello. It didn't fall out, okay. And yeah, it's coming along nicely. Now I'm not going to be able to get up there without the lift, I don't think. Can I walk on you? Maybe I can jump from you. Haha. No. Okay. Okay, well I can clean some of it, but I can't actually. Okay. Oh, really? Oh god. Okay, fine. Okay, yep, burn the bucket. Well now I can't bring another body bag until I mean, I think, am I done, other than this bit, am I done in here? Oh no, I've still got that to clean as well, but that's alright. Basically, what I might do, I have got to clean. Oh yeah, because I did literally just clean it. Okay, let's get rid of this. Oh, almost an entire clean mop. That's my fault. Alright, well now I need to clean it myself. But I'll leave the bucket out here, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave you here. For now. Yay. Because all I've got to do is this. I do have the inside of this to do, but I can't do it yet because I need to get to the actual thing. Oh no, I'm standing on it. It's not like that, is it? Alright, let's deal with you. And then let's see. Oh, well, that's a good sign that I can move them anyway, because I can't move these ones in the middle, so it's definitely nothing to do with them. You are not, so you can come out. Just go there. Still burning. Put you there. Lovely. They look like this is for them. There we go. So if that is the things that need to go in there, then I have already started. Alright, it must have finished by now, so let's... Plus everything says first aid here. First aid everywhere. I don't know how I even did that, but it worked. Yeah, you see, look, you've got first aid there. You had first aid at the beginning. So right, so as far as I'm concerned, this whole room is now clean, except for in that hole. There's no more debris unless I have to throw this stuff away. That body will burn. I've cleaned all of them as well. Now I'll open that one. Because it's going to be easier to get things in, because I'm going to have to be bringing them in now. So actually I have to close you. And I haven't really used this. So technically I could still use this one. I'm just going to stand there for the time being. It's not worth burning it yet. We've only ever really used it. Alright, there we go. So that looks a lot better. See, again, it looks like the floor still needs mopping. But it doesn't. It definitely doesn't. It's just those annoying bits. Okay, so for now on, that's this room done. I did see a little collection, so it would be rude. Oh, hold on. Thank you. After last week's unfortunate accident and the resulting death of the captain, I have changed the code to the upper level sick bay. Aha, this is the number. See, this is what I was saying. In the last level, there wasn't one of these, but that is exactly what you need to have. So I can put this here. And now I know what the code is for the upstairs door. Haha! I didn't even read it properly. I think it was 2199 or something. I don't know, it doesn't really matter yet. I have no real plan of going upstairs just yet. Hey, I did it. I wasn't sure if I was gonna... Go. Oh, they fell off. Oh well. What you gonna do? I mean, they're in the area for the crates, but if these are the size of the crates, I ain't got to worry too much. Yay. Oh, actually, these things could be crates. There was some others as well, weren't there? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know. Okay. We probably should leave everything together for the time being in case they do have to be stocked. Okay. These are up here because they're not that far away from if they have to go in what is considered crates, then technically they're not that far off, so that's fine. Lovely. So now I want to keep going with the floor. Oh yeah, let's clean this first. So I've got a room in there. I could maybe make my way into that room. Oh, operating room. Okay. Holding crates. Holding cells. Okay. Because this is now nicely on the outside. This is all now nicely done, and in there it's all nicely done. If I can just do the floor on the build up to where I started, I can essentially... Oh, it's a big crate. Right, okay, so there are going to be different sized crates as well. Yeah, if I can get my way back to the beginning, then I can put the bibs, the people's dog tag things, the USB sticks. But yeah, I'm not going to do any of the side rooms just yet, or the walls. I just need to essentially get myself back to where I started, and then I can put all of the bibs away, and then maybe go into the operating theatre and then work my way around, go into the rooms as I go around. Oh, too many. I really want to clean the walls. It's annoying me, but I'm not doing it yet. In fact, I'm going to do what I did just now. I'm going to replace my bucket right now, because if rubbish comes out of the bucket dispenser, technically, I have it cleaned up already. Haha. There we go. That's the way to do it. I'm not necessarily going to put all of them in the same place, but let's at least move them out the way for now. And yes, I probably will put them all in the same place. I'm just moving them closer for now. Just make a sheer sprint. See, I was going to clean that, and I was going to clean that because technically it is on the floor, but I'm not going to. I just need to get to where I need to get to do the beep beeps, which I can actually do now, I think. So let's take this to the furnace, and let's grab a USB. And now let's carry these off. Because this was the issue I had, was this area here. However, now I think I can probably go around Go. Lovely. That's the thing with this game. You always have to pick the right place to start work from. It's no good just starting from the point where you actually start the level. You have to start... Ideally, you have to start from this area here, from the bucket, the water bucket. Because the furnace is useful, but tracking footprints all over the place is just a waste of time, really. It's very just against the whole point of the game, because it just gives you more stuff to clean up, and there's already so much to clean up. And yeah, I think I'm thinking I'll go in the operating room first, I think, or like next. If I remember rightly, upstairs is an absolute mess. I'm gonna need at least 3 buckets, I think, so I'm gonna do down here first, and then I'm probably gonna go upstairs. We're coming along nicely. Bop, 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 there we go. So that's the 3 beeps I needed. Oh, always got to watch that, because I can't see it until I'm on the steps, is the problem. Alright, so right, let's get some of the walls, because that's annoying. That's annoying. There we go. And that's annoying. Very annoying, okay. Because there's definitely nothing else there, so that's fine. Alright, let's burn. Oh, let's carry this in. Oh, it's heavy. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, so I might have to... Here we go. I might have to put the little ones on top of this one, I tell you. Because this is a heavy little bugger. Oh. There we go, that'll do. It's in the thing and it's as straight as I can get it. Because now... yeah, now I'm going to carry this thing. I like the way they had this terrible accident. They had these creatures loose, whatever they were. But before they called in the professional cleaners, they had time to get plenty of their body in body bags. There's quite a few. Alright, because then that is this corridor up to this section here. Ooh, looks like there might be some muck on the roof. Might have to check that, but that's... Oh, I'm going to put a first aid in. If you are attacked or severely injured, please report to the nearby medical facility. At least they had rules, that's a good thing. Here we go, it's in. What else have we got in here anyway? So we've got first aid, flare, a wet floor sign, a pizza slicer, and a toilet seat, and then a light. Okay. That's a very weird stuff. Alright, well then if this hallway's done, and that room's done, I think I'm going to go in here. So, let's, I don't know what I'm using you for yet, so let's just move you across. Let's go get my bucket. And let's also grab this. Because I'm not sure if this has to go in there or not yet, but I'm going to keep them all together. There we go. And have the other one here, which we can move slightly closer. Okay. We're going to work our way into the operating theatre. I mean, it looked like it was red. I couldn't tell if it was blood or a red light. It looks like it was just a red light. Go. Okay, let's clean. I mean, yeah, the fact that the handprints were here, it feels like this person was dragged backwards. Alright, let's go and do this first, because it gets it out of the way. It's one of those things, I can just drop it on the floor and do it later, but I'm going to have to do it either way, so I don't know what the difference is. I might as well just do it now anyway. Yay, there we go. Oh. I might just have to clean that up at one point, because I'm barely dodging it at the moment. Oh. There we go. So. Torso. That's doing a little jig. Oh. See, I knew that might be the case, but I can clean it afterwards. If it's on the wall, it doesn't matter too much, because the wall doesn't track onto my feet. That's where it causes a problem, when it ends up on my feet. These little things. Oh, not quite. Yeah, there we go. One's in. And that one's in. There we go. So that's this little corridor done. Let me in. Haha. This place looks an absolute mess. Pop. Oh, it's like immediately going in. I remember upstairs being considerably worse, so this isn't actually that bad. There we go. Alright, that's got to be the end of that bucket. Or that mop, anyway. I was lucky. Thought I messed up there, but no, I was fine. Oh, it's very dark in here. Don't know that I like it. Oh, actually I've got a yellow one in here as well, so that's handy. Does this need cleaning? Not quite. Ah, okay, so they were dissecting something in here. That's gotta be it. Not risking it. Now that one's messy. Alright, let's stick with my my policy. If I do it this way, I don't need the spare bucket, to be honest. Although, clearly, I'm still not very good at grabbing it. Like I said, it feels a bit like you have to wait for it to almost drop and then grab it, otherwise it doesn't officially grab it. Okay. There's body parts just falling all over the place. Ugh. See, because I can't lift them up properly, they're very low, which makes it very difficult for me to. It makes it very difficult for me to really put them in a bucket. So I have to really just take them straight there. But in theory, you feel like you're empty, so I can probably put some of these bits in. There we go. Lovely. Yay. And that's his leg. I feel like that's a worker's leg. Nope, still should be. Oh, nope, now it's definitely not. Now it's definitely okay. Oh. Here we go. Oh, just the whole thing is up there, so that whole thing's just going to have to be carried. What do we think this does? Is this going to hurt me? Oh look, they're in there. I don't want to flick the switch in case it gets rid of the things in the in there. I want to look at them first. Well, let's go there now. Ooh, I can see a blue line as well. We'll have a look at what that is going to be as well. Oh no, I've still got plenty of. Well, not plenty. Some. I don't know why it's making such a clanging noise now. Oh yeah, look, so they're like... They've got like a thing coming out of their chest. And then they've got this tentacle thing on the side of them. Nice. God, these things are everywhere, aren't they? All nitrogen. Oh, okay. Oh, hold on, I'm just having a stretch. Nitrogen, right. So that's the ones I've been keeping outside, I think. So none of this needs to be in here. These are crates, in theory. Although I don't know whether they would be considered as crates, if that makes sense. I need a first aid here. Still got time. Still got some cleaning in there. Let's have a read of this. The results are more than could have hoped for. My creation is showing a greatly increased pain threshold, and soon he will be my crowning achievement. Ultimate proof that I was right. This is the critical phase of the experiment. One I cannot afford to get wrong. His siblings grow restless now. I must tend to them. Okay, so this is a creation. I thought it was. Well, I mean, it's called evil science. So you would assume that's what that means. Yeah, this stuff is what I would say is nitrogen. And the blue would make sense for the blue around the floor. Whereas you are green, you do not belong. Or is that... No, that's not nitrogen. Well, it's one of those things. Before I say yes, I will always have a little look online and just make sure that all of the boxes are all in the right place anyway. I'm not just going to guess and hope I'm right. And grab this while we're here as well. Oh. There it is. Okay, yeah, I've got to deal with this lot, and I'm putting it off because it's a hassle. There are just so many bits. This is a bit too big, really. But I'm going to put it in there anyway. And there it goes. What happened? Oh, why is this stuff so goddamn heavy? Oh, come on, I'm standing at the goddamn door. There's no reason. I'm swearing now. I'm blaspheming. Ugh. Ah. Look what you made me do. Yeah, there was no need for any of this. No need at all. I was standing at with my face in the flames. Oh, and there's still so much to actually get rid of out of this run. You fell off. Oh, hello. Wants to show off his arse, does he? Oh, there we go. Got a leg. That's actually okay. So that might just about... No, I think I'm done. I think that one needs throwing, to be honest. I mean, that's the problem. So far, all the bits I've had to throw away have been mostly large bits, which makes it difficult for these buckets, because a couple, and they're full, and you can't really get much else in them. So I'm not really using these buckets very well. Didn't like that at all, but tough luck. See, should we... I don't know if this is going to hurt, so I don't know whether to... Oh, it turned the saw on. Ah, okay. Okay. Alright, so what I've got... So you're clean. All the walls are clean. That's now clean. Let's grab his head. His head will definitely fit in a bucket. There it goes. Oh, it's so heavy. There we go. It was just stuck by the look of it. It wasn't heavy at all. These doors are a tight squeeze though. So they created this thing. Wonder what they created it out of. Was it like out of a person? Oh. Or did they just use creatures? You would think they would have to have used a person at some point to get the humanoid-esque. Like the bipedal. Oh, and there goes the main part of the body. That's fine because I can see all the body parts now, and that's the main bit. It allows me to I don't know if it actually went in. Looks like it did. It looks like it fell out, to be honest. Alright, now let's get him from around here. This is just... Oh, it looks like a piece of the arm. And then I think we've got the main torso, and then that looks like it's it for this main central area. Considering how heavy some of the legs have been and the arms, this torso is incredibly light. There we go. How's the mop? I'll tell you what, I'll clean it while I'm out here. That's probably it for that bucket, I think. So let's get rid of it then. Oh, that's alright, that's fine. It's good to see that the bucket's behaving now. Lovely. Can't seem to clean that, but okay. Well, that's the centre done by the look of it. Yep, the nitrogen's going to have to go in here. Let's see if I can clean. Yes, I love it when it does that. It cleans the whole thing, so I don't have to worry too much. The ceiling looks relatively clean on this side. Got a few more body bits. Oh, it's one of these. Oh, I'm glad I found that, because I might have to... Yeah, you have to get rid of these. So I'm actually quite glad I found it. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to leave it in here for the time being, because it helps me to see. Plus, I've noticed there was a green crate underneath this area, so I could have missed that. That'll burn. Shouldn't fall out. Should be fine. Lovely. Look at that. Perfectly. Sorted. Okay. I was just making sure it didn't drop the leg. No, that's clean. Okay. And then what else we got? We got a hand. And then we got some utensils. Now, I'm not sure about the equipment. I am going to have to beep it and see how it reacts to a good old beeping. Lovely. Oh. Huh. See, this needs to come out. There it is. It's hiding away under the table, it was. I mean, these need to be rearranged anyway, so I'm not too bothered where they go at the moment. As long as they're in that area, for now, it doesn't matter. Okay, so this is all done. This is all done. This is now all done as well. There are some knives on the floor. However, I might have to burn them eventually anyway. This is... Oh, see, yeah, some there. And then this looks like this room is done. I don't know if there's anything in here, but let's just make sure. There we go. Alright, well there you go. I would say that this is now done. Okay, definitely not inside there, and I can see that now. There's nothing under there. I still haven't seen a reason for that getting rid of the bullets. I still can't see any bullet holes anywhere. I haven't spotted any. I'm just going to put you straight in. In case it explodes. Don't think it does, but I'm not taking the risk. Alright, well there you go. That is this room. Done. I mean, again, there might be some of the implements need to be burned, and I do have to bring the nitrogen in here. I'm really confused about the crates now. I need to look them up. I need to look it up and see exactly what crates need to go where to make sure that I do the right thing. Alright, now, because this corridor's done up to these body bags, as there's nothing of note other than this. Now, as there's nothing of note other than these body bags, let's get rid of the body bags. I'm going to be calling it a day in a minute, I think. I've done a fair amount, actually. Come on. There we go. Lovely. Yeah, I mean, essentially, from this crate and this crate, like down that hallway, the hallway's done, and the 2 off adjacent rooms are also done. So that's all positive. You and you don't look like you need doing. Cool, okay. Oh, there's nitrogen. Let's grab this and take this in here, because what I can do is build myself a level so I know where I'm at for next week. What was that beep? My level's going to be this door, I think. I'm going to get to the door, like up, so the level of this all the way around to opposite, I think, to there. I mean, I've done up to there. Essentially, what all I've got left to do is burn these 2 body bags, and then that's it. I've done completely. And then I might go and have a little wander and just see what's in the other rooms. Alright, there's that one. You know what? No, I'm actually gonna... Oh. I am actually gonna clean up the doorway. I'll have a little gander inside. Oh. Might as well bring this up, as this is where I'm going to be from. Makes a lot more sense. Looks lovely, the fact that it's the other side of the door. This is the ward, okay. So I'm expecting quite a big area when I open it. Oh yeah, this has got the thing, save us written on. Okay, I remember that. Alright, that's clean. Oh. That's clean there. There you go. That's also clean. Yeah, and then we'll do the wall. Get rid of you. And then I'll have a look at what I've got in that item bin, in the item bucket. We will take a look. Is it... There's some stuff, but not massive amounts. Alright, well then I'm going to bring this up as well. I'll put you there. I can put you. I can put you. Okay. Right, so now that's this whole side completely done. And this side done up to there. So what's in here then? Storage. I actually thought... Oh, I can't get in there. Okay, I thought this was going to actually lead back to the room I was in just now. And then I realised, well, actually, that don't work. Because, yeah, there is no other door in that other room. Your vendor supply period has expired. Please consider upgrading. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I don't need that, but I'm going to stick you there. Just in case. I mean, I know I don't need them. Every single level so far I've had to physically burn them. But, I don't know. I like to keep them until the very last moment. Lovely. I'll get that done. Oh, look, there's one here as well. Oh, I didn't notice that. Okay, so... Oh, bullet holes. I found bullet holes. I don't believe it. I actually found some bullet holes. Right, let's stick you there, because you've got to go... Oh, actually... I could probably use them to get up... there. I don't know, I can't necessarily put two on top of each other, but I can definitely use a little one or a couple of little ones. These things stack quite easily. I need to clean my mop. Sorry, I need to completely complete this room, otherwise I'm just going to forget to go up there next time. And then I can take this while I'm going. That's what multitasking is all about. Didn't go in. That's just annoying. There you go. Right, let's get in here. Oh, I bounced. Does not like... Okay, I'll tell you what I'll do then. Let's put one of these down here. And use it to kind of like... stairs. Haha, I did it. I'm in. There we go. All done. Perfect. So now, we've done this. We've literally done everything. All the way. Where'd I put that gun in the end? What I'm going to do... There probably are more, I just haven't noticed. But, because I just saw some, I'll leave that there. So I can see that's where it goes. And then this is the room I'm going to be going into next time. That's where I'm going to start off. So, I'll see what we're going to do. We're going to save it. New save. Lovely. That is all saved. Now, have a little look. Okay, so we've got some bodies. Ooh, this is quite a big room, actually. Quite a few more of these little green sections. First aid boxes. Okay, oh yep, a few more. There's quite a few. But this looks like it's going to take a little clean and tidy. But then, that is not a room. Can't get in there. Oh, this is not a room either. Storage. Oh, okay. So there's no, those are not rooms. So I've got the corridor and that's it. The corridor and the big room. And then that's downstairs. Alright, well, I mean, I've done about half of the downstairs then, I'd say. So next week, I should definitely be able to finish the other half of downstairs. So there's probably only 2 more weeks. Next week, I'll do downstairs. And then the week after, we will... Oh, no. Sorry. I've sent it up without me. Sorry. It's because the doors weren't open. It always throws me. There's no reason why the door shouldn't have been opened. Okay, up we go. Yeah, there you go. I remember it being a mess. In fact, what I'm going to do... Let's see what... Because we couldn't get in that room last time. So before I leave, let's go and see what's in that room. 2199. Lovely. Because none of this matters, obviously. So we've got a massive mess. Yeah, this is going to be 3 to 4 buckets easily. Right, so that is not accessible. This is the loo. This is someone in the loo. Do you think I need to reattach? Because it's interesting, you can get toilet seats from the dispenser. Right, let's have a little look in here. We couldn't see in here last time. In. Oh, it's very dark. He's got something sticking out of his head. Okay. So I need a torch, like one of those lantern things. Let's grab one of them. Let's have a little look in that room. And then I'm going to call it a day. Now, like I said earlier, I'm going to be streaming again on Thursday. I'm going to be streaming Staxel. Although I have been thinking I might go back to Satisfactory, because they have recently done a new update, and the new update is essentially pipes for fluid and for people. You can kind of travel through pipes and things. Well, that's what we got. I mean, it's not that messy in here. It looks okay. Some more nitro. Yeah, it's a big body bag. Like I said, there's a man with like a thing in his head. Okay. Well, everything seems... This doesn't... Oh, look, there's one here. Could have used that one. Well, it doesn't seem that bad, I will say. It's more the mess out here. I'm probably going to need to see if there's anything on top of that, to be honest. It don't look too bad. It looks like it's more just hassle. I wanted it to explode. There we go. Look at the fire. Woo! Okay, and that's where I'll end it. So yeah, basically, while lockdown is happening, I am going to be doing my streams from 6 o'clock Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and I will be. What will I be? Yeah, and I'll be doing them for probably slightly longer. Staxel and Satisfactory are games that I can just play forever. So today was my average hour-and-a-half stream for Viscera, so I might end up doing an hour-and-a-half on Thursday as well, because I'm going to be starting earlier, so I could do that. And then Saturday normally would be 5, but I'm going to do that at 6 as well, so it's all a little bit constant. 6 o'clock Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and yeah, you get to see some content from me. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Viscera Cleanup. I have done about half of downstairs, so I feel like it will take me one more week to finish downstairs, and then it will take me one more week to do upstairs and organisation, and then that will be that level completed. And then I might look at some of the downloads some of the downloadable contents for them, because I've got a few different ones. I've done the Christmas one already, but I'll see. We'll see. We'll see. That's going to be in a couple of weeks anyway. So, again, thanks for watching. Like I said, if you want to come and see me again on Thursday, it'll be 6 o'clock, and I'll be playing Staxel. I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing. I'm not sure. I think I need to build houses and a patisserie, but we'll see. We'll see what I can be asked to do. Yeah, and then come and watch me. There's going to be a new video going up on YouTube tomorrow, so keep an eye out for that. And I'll see you again next time.